So, are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm here to talk to you about a recession, okay? And what you can do in order to prepare for it and in order to make sure you come out the other side better than ever before.
Oh, wait, hang on. Why should I care? Who are you?
Oh, I'm Tom Hartman, and I'm a marketer here in Montreal, and I've been in the business cycle for a while now. And I remember what the recession was like in 2008, and you know what? I'm not eager for a bunch of people to go through the hardship again. So I've been preparing for the recession, and now I want to impart what you can do in order to prepare yourself. So here's the thing. The recession could be one of the biggest opportunities you'll ever have in your life, right? One, because no one ever sees it coming. And two, it happens really quickly and all at once, all right? So if you're prepared, if you're properly positioned, you can really, make a buck and grow any business that you have. All right, so here's the thing. Recessions, short and sweet, the short and long of it. You have companies, and they're building up employees over time, and they're selling things, right? Well, at a certain point, there's not enough people buying, and there's not enough resources or inventory available. So what happens? Well, they have to start slowing their growth. Well, what does that mean? They start laying off people. And then the more people who have no jobs, the less people there are in the market in order to buy things. You can see where this is going, right? Less people buy things, less earnings for companies, more layoffs until we get to a really, really bad time. And this sort of thing happens suddenly, right? People just start losing money, businesses start closing down. So what do you do about this? Well, you don't just sit around waiting for your turn to be laid off or hoping that nothing bad happens to you. You're like a grasshopper. You're gathering what you need to gather beforehand. You're a little squirrel getting your nuts and you put it inside your tree hole so that you can take advantage of what happens during a recession. So recession is not your fault, right? It's going to happen all the time. It happens all throughout history. You can't stop the weather. You can't stop how things grow. You can't stop a recession.
Go on.
Well, I'm not sure how much more I want to go on in this video. We could talk about the unemployment rate, which is going to skyrocket soon. You're going to see that soon. We could talk about how much debt there is inside of the corporate debt market. That's the biggest debt bubble we've ever seen in all of history. We could talk about what's going on with this health crisis that's happening all around the world and how that's going to affect all the inventory, all the stuff made in China. You know how all the labels on all your clothes and all the things, all the electronics you have is all made in China? Well, it's not being made there anymore. So once that hits the Western economy, you're going to see a huge wave of layoff, a huge wave of people in massive amount of debt and massive amount of trouble. So I sort of want to get you ready for what to do.
So you're like a nice guy?
I'm a nice guy. It hurts me to see other people in pain, and so it would really make my life better if people around me were happier. So I got to do my part in order to let people know.